And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys. Our second game of this afternoon, it's Rangers versus Livingston in the Scottish Premiership. Look, we had a fantastic game we just watched there. Hearts versus Celtic, VAR being used sort of for the first time. Well, the first time it was used obviously the first time last night. But VAR played a huge part in the game. At Tynecastle, made it very, very entertaining. Hearts ended up losing the game. Well, Celtic ended up winning the game, 4-3. But yeah, so entertaining. Now, hopefully, Rangers can put on a bit of a performance. Look, over the last couple of weeks, it's been boring to watch Rangers, and being perfectly honest with you. You know, it was never the case a little while back. Always watching Rangers was always so entertaining. But just over the last couple of weeks, games have been so boring to watch. So I'm really hoping there's a bit of a performance today, a bit of entertainment. And yeah, hopefully there's some goals as well to see. But yeah, if it's anything to go by the game earlier, then it was an absolute cracker. But as I say, Rangers going into this one in fairly good form domestically at the moment. Take away the Champions League results, things have been good for Rangers in terms of results domestically. Currently 5 points behind Celtic at the moment after the result earlier on, but do obviously have the chance to close that gap back to 2. But obviously need to go put on a performance. A lot of Rangers fans slightly disgruntled at the way performances have been over the last couple of weeks / months. Under Giovanni Van Bronckhorst, yes, the result is all that matters, but Jesus me, most of these games have been a snorefest, and that game in the Premier Sports Cup quarter-final was probably the worst of them all in terms of entertainment value, in terms of chances created, and just a game at home at Ibrox against a team in the second tier was just a poor match to watch. So hopefully there's a bit of a response. And Rangers can come out here and put on a bit of a show for the supporters. There's other games going on in the Premier League. Of course, Everton taking on Crystal Palace, Manchester City taking on Brighton, and in the Scottish Premiership, Kilmarnock take on Ross County, Motherwell take on Aberdeen, and St Mirren take on Dundee United. So plenty of games we're going to be keeping you up to date with, but our main focus is Rangers versus Livingston. Going through the team lineups is McGregor in goal for Rangers, Tavernier, King, Davis and Barisic. In the midfield is John Lundstrom, Stephen Davis, and up top is Malik Tillman, Scott Arfield, Ryan Kent and Antonio Kolak. As for the Livingston side, it's George in goal, Kelly, Fitzwater, Oberle at the back. In the midfield is Montano, Holt, Pittman, Kelly and Devlin, and up top is Nubel and Shinnie. So a strong side there from Livingston, an equally strong side from Rangers from what they have at their disposal. Of course, been hit with a couple of injuries over the last couple of weeks. VAR, of course, is in play in this game. So if needed, VAR will intervene. If it's anything like the game we just watched earlier on, there was 2 penalties, 1 penalty retaken. And a goal disallowed in that match. So yeah, VAR was used quite a bit at Tynecastle earlier on. So it'll be interesting to see if it is used here again for Rangers versus Livingston. Guys, as I said, if you haven't already, hit that like button. Let's get this one to 50 likes before half time. And subscribe to the channel, guys. Let's go into this one. Guys, get your score predictions down there in the live chat as well. Let me read through some of the bits and pieces of what you guys think tonight's game or this afternoon's game is going to end. Let's have a little look, shall we, in the live chat. Let's see what everybody's saying. McDade, good to see you, mate. Hope you're well. O'Day says what he needs to Big Mac. Don't get ahead of yourself. It should be 5-1. Come on, Livy, says David. Connor, do a Liverpool. Travis says, let's go Rangers. How's it going? I'm good, mate. Hope you're well. Look at Livy midfield, 5 across the park. Hard to break down, says Willie Hardmeat. Hopefully we're not in for a snorefest, Willie, if you get what I mean, in terms of the 11 men behind the ball. I'm hoping for entertainment. Yes, I'm a spoiled supporter, and I like entertainment. You might call me a brat, but of course I like the results over the performance. But Jesus me, I don't want to sit and completely fall asleep throughout a game, like was the case on Wednesday night in the Premier Sports Cup. It was an absolute snorefest. So I'm going to try and remain positive. Hopefully it is a good game. I'm praying to the footballing gods. Please be entertaining. Please be a good performance. And yeah, hopefully we'll see what happens. Logan from YouTube says 5-0 Rangers, Kolak 3, Tavernier 1. Randy Marsh says Arfield first, so there you go. Everyone expecting a Rangers win. Rangers, of course, have played Livingston already this season at the Tony Macaroni on the first game of the season. Rangers won the game 2-1. That game was, I think Livingston actually scored first in that match, and then Rangers obviously came from behind them, and Tavernier scoring a beautiful goal. But yeah, it will be interesting to see what will happen. 10 at the back, Livy side, says Lewis. Yes, of course. A long one. A long, long day, eh? It's going to be a long afternoon. Nah, I'm joking. I'm remaining positive. I'm hoping for a positive game. What I would say about Hearts, though, Hearts probably played the best of sin against Celtic this season. I know St Mirren won against Celtic earlier on, but I just felt Hearts just went toe-to-toe with Celtic in that game. Didn't really bother. Yes, they didn't get anything out of it, but it was so entertaining. Just a great watch. And yeah, rustled a few feathers. But I think, you know, if you're looking back on it, I think Celtic definitely deserved the win. And they're probably hard done by at the end of the first half. They probably should have been given a penalty. Well, I think they should have been given a penalty, but they weren't awarded one, even though with VAR was in play. Rangers, as I say, VAR could come into question, but Rangers are no strangers to VAR. Have played with VAR in Europe, but you know, with Scottish referees, some of these things can be a bit worrying and a bit daunting. However, as I said, apart from the Celtic. Apart from the penalty that probably should have been awarded to Celtic, I think VAR was used correctly throughout the game. And yeah, in the end, everyone kind of got what they deserved, if you know what I mean. All right, let's get this game up and running then, shall we? Livingston versus Rangers, mate. 5 minutes away from kickoff. As I say, keep them like button getting hit. And get your score predictions down there in the live chat, troops. Help us out. As I say, our next aim is 21,000 subscribers. We're slowly working our way up to it. So as I say, hit that like button and subscribe. It really does help out the stream. You over your cold, Dan, and how you enjoying Bali, bud? Yeah, I mean, I was been ill for about a month whilst I was out here, mate, to be honest with you. In terms of, yeah, I don't know, it's just the way of life out here. I think I was on the darts too much. I was smoking a couple of cigarettes now and then, and I don't smoke. So, yeah, I think my sore throat, had a bit of a cough, was due to that. So I've quit the darts again and back to, yeah, teetotal lifestyle, you know. Although I'm going to go out for a beer and watch the Man United v Chelsea game a bit later on. That should be a cracker. I'm looking forward to that one after this one. A whole day of football for me, you know. 3 games I would have been watching this afternoon. So happy with that. What's happening with this shit now? So why is Rangers TV still playing the Dundee highlights? That's what I don't understand. Is the game going to be coming on, or are we waiting for the game? I don't know what's happening here. We're about 4 minutes away from kickoff, and Rangers TV is still showing me Rangers v Dundee from the other night. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Hopefully it sorts itself out in a minute or two. Surely we shouldn't be sending the... Why are they still showing the highlights 4 minutes before kickoff? Well, I'll click on that in a couple of minutes anyway. Let's go through the team lineups, though, nonetheless, about this game, guys. As I said, McGregor in goal, Tavernier at the back, King, Davies, Barisic. In the midfield is Lundstrom, Davis, Tillman, Arfield, and Ryan Kent. And up top is Antonio Kolak, who is scoring a lot of goals at the moment for Rangers. As for Livingston, it's George in goal, Kelly, Fitzwater, Obalay as a back 3. In the midfield is Montano, Holt, Pittman, Kelly, Devlin. And up top is Nubel and Shinnie. So, yeah, a very defensive Livingston side. But what do you really expect in these games? Getting more games than us lot this country. Yeah, I know. I'm watching loads, mate. Watching loads. I'm watching that one later, to be fair. Rangers. Right, here we go. Are they still showing these highlights? Why are they still... Is anyone else's Rangers TV still showing the highlights from the other night, where we're literally 3 minutes away till kickoff? Or am I going mental here? Surely they shouldn't be showing that still. Rangers TV has 3. Oh, right, okay, so I've got it all wrong then. Hold up then, 2 seconds. Let me try and find it. Rangers TV 2. When since they have 2 TVs? When did this come into a thing? I didn't even know there was 2 Rangers TVs. That's mental. I didn't even know that. Okay, I get you now, right? Let me try and sort it out then. Let me try and sort this mess out. Rangers TV 2. Oh, I can't even find that. Livingston, let's go on this one. I'm going to miss my dodgy Fire Stick. Why are you getting rid of your new Fire Stick? You've got to keep it. 4 TVs. Yeah, the game hasn't come up on mine. My IPTV is literally just showing Rangers TV with this Dundee highlights. I'll try and sort this mess out. Rangers TV 2. Why have they got blimmin' 2 TV stations? Let's keep to the one. Now, well, let me see. I'm gonna have to probably load this up on some other platform. Sake, man. I haven't been on He's Going like years, man. No, I'm joking. I'll just wait till it loads up. Fucking hell, man. Right, F it. I'm going for it. We're going back to the old school days, ladies and gentlemen. Back to old school, back to basics. He's go. Back to basics. Nah, jokes, man. No. The game. I will get the game up, mate. I will get the game up. I'm just waiting for it to show up on my, in Thingy's, in Roscoe's words, dodgy Fire Stick. Let me just try and sort it out. Rangers TV 2. That was the first I've ever heard of it. Rangers TV 2. Never heard of that whatsoever in my life. Yeah, it was 2-1 in the end. Sorry, 2-1. 4-3. There was a shit ton of goals in that match. Literal. It was a cracking... It was an entertaining watch as well, to be perfectly honest with you. I loved it. He's going no working. Right, I'm trying to get this up, man. I don't know what the heck is going on with this Rangers TV thing, but... Actually, I think we might have it. But they're not refreshing it. I've got a fire... That's what I'm saying. I've got a Fire Stick, and I go on Rangers TV, and it usually comes up with a game at 3 o'clock. And they're giving me Dundee highlights, so I don't know what the heck's going on here. It's so frustrating. 2 seconds. I'll get the game up in the end. Good to see Parry. Hope you're well, lad. Don't think we've kicked off just yet. I'm trying to think of the other sites we used to use. What did we used to use back in the day? I can't even remember what I used to use. Anyone with He's Goal not working? Yeah, no, He's Goal is not working if you're a He's Goal user. Neither's my Fire Stick for some bizarre reason. Try and use tuning to Livingston TV. See if they've got coverage. EPG is not available. Yeah, it looks like we've got a slight blackout for a second here, guys. Try your other Rangers channels. I'm trying the other Rangers channels. And it's literally showing me Dundee highlights. Well, now it's showing adverts. Something's gone a bit dodgy. Hold up, let me try and have a little look in here again. Pay-per-view, Scottish football, back over to Rangers. Yeah, showing highlights from the other night there. What is going on with this? Why do Rangers even have 2 TV channels as well? Why don't they just have one? Yes, guys, please do smash that like button. We're going to be getting up and running very, very soon. I don't think kickoff has even started just yet, to be fair. Oh, it has started. The game has started, guys. Currently 0-0 as things stand at the moment. Just bear with me a second whilst I sort this TV station out. As I said, I don't know what the heck is going on. Usually I've always got my matches ready to go on the Fire Stick, but for some reason they're not showing it to me. If I need to, then I'll just go and buy the match now quickly. In fact, I'll go buy the match quickly. It just saves time. Hold up. I'm outside the country so I can use it. I'll just turn my VPN off. Yeah, I'll just turn the VPN off and I'll just buy the game. For God's sake, man. Fire Stick's never let me down once and it's let me down now. Bastards. Disconnect. There we go. TV. Pull over. I'll get the little thing me up for now for 2 seconds, the little ticker or something like that, so we can just watch the game like that, and then just see what happens for a second. As I say, there you go. That is that for 2 seconds, just while I sort this one out, guys. I'll be up and running in a minute. Don't you worry about that. Just bear with me for 2 seconds. Accept cookies. There we go. Subscribe. What was the other site called? What was the other site I used to use back in the day? Refresh your Fire Stick, Dan. I'm going to do that right this second. 2 seconds. Giving absolutely nothing to me. They let me down this Fire Stick tonight, man. Jesus. They got Aberdeen, they got St. Johnstone, they got every single game going on in the country right now, but they're giving me They're not even giving me the Rangers game. What the heck is going on here? Why would I want to click on Rangers TV and watch yesterday's highlights or the youth teams? Sorry for those of you just tuning in, guys. Just bear with me. If not, then I'm sure I'll get something going. For fuck's sake, man. Try and find a way through. I think still nil. Nil is the score as things stand, ladies and gentlemen. 4 minutes played. I'm going to try and find another way through this barrier, and we should be up and running. I found this way forward. Still 0-0. But either way, hoping for a performance from Rangers. As I said, over the last couple of weeks, nothing's really been that. Everyone going Livy 1-0 up. They actually 1-0 up. Oh my God, they are! Oh my goodness me! Oh wow! Oh wow! Livingston 1-0 up. Oh my goodness me! It gets worse. Oh my God! 1-0 to Livingston. Oh! How has that happened? 1-0. What the heck is going on, Rangers, man? What the heck? Oh, it's disgraceful. I'm not even watching it. I can just tell what the performance is going to be like. Brutal. Fucking hell. 1-0 down as well. I mean, I just started laughing when someone was saying it was 1-0. Brutal. Bonkers, man. Right, let's see what we got here. I'm going to get the game up again. I'll try and refresh this. Hopefully they've got it. No, Dundee highlights. Wow. Sorry for my regular viewers, guys, that tune in for this one. I just can't get the game up right now. I don't know what the heck is going on, but I just can't get it up. Trying all alternatives. I'm trying everything I can right now. 2 seconds. If I can get it up, then I'll do it. But if not, then I'll see what I can do. I'm just going to hang on for a second until I get the game up. But Livingston 1-0 up already at the moment in that game at Ibrox. Mental, actually. Really mental. What a mad result that is. Nah. Oh, I've got one last backup plan up my sleeve here. One last backup plan. I'll see what I can do. Literally one last backup plan. I'm going to try this right now. Two seconds. I've got one last backup plan. I think I've got that idea. I've got something in reserve. Just give me 2 seconds. As I say, Rangers TV on my thing's showing the Dundee highlights from the other night there. Can't believe Livingston 1-0 up as well, mental. Is anyone actually watching it? Brutal. Absolutely brutal. I'll try his goal one last time then. Livingston 1-0. Brutal. Absolutely brutal, man. I knew it was getting bad, but I didn't know it was that bad, to be fair. I didn't know it was that bad. Losing to Livingston would be... I mean, there's plenty of time to go left in the game, but Jesus me, 1-0 down to Livingston. All right, I'm up and running, guys. I'm up and running. Thank you. Right, here we go. Guys, do smash that like button and subscribe. We are ready to go here now for this game. I've finally got it up and running. Rangers, as I say, coming in down that right-hand side, trying to create something straight away. Ball just cleared away there that time. So Rangers are 1-0 down as things stand at the moment. Goal came from Newble. Many probably can't quite believe just how bad Rangers have started the game. I've not seen any of it just yet, but I'm just going on what other people are saying. 1-0 down is the score. Anyway, Rangers coming down that right-hand side. They need to try and find a response pretty early on. Here's Alan McGregor. Alan McGregor out to that left-hand side now here for Davies. Davies goes forward down that right-hand side now here to King. King goes forward. King driving forward here for Rangers, looking to try and maybe get something on the overlap. And again, that's cleared away there by Livingston once more. Comes back for Rangers again. Tavernier. And this will likely be a grind for Rangers. Field there cleared it. Livingston make a challenge. Now Rangers have a chance now here from a free kick. We're going to be sent in now here for Rangers. Rangers now with a free kick. Ball goes in to the area. Ball into the box now here for Rangers. Now back to Kolak and with a shot, and that goes wide of the post. And in fact, that's collected by the goalkeeper. And Livingston back in possession. 10 minutes played. It is Rangers 0, Livingston 1. Ball forward there again for Sholak. And again, yeah, just doesn't even test George there that time. Here's Davies. Davies forward, switches play again there for Rangers. Now Tavernier down that right-hand side. Another chance now here for the Gers. Rangers forward into the box. And again, just poor from Rangers. Straight into the area, straight into George. Don't even find a blue jersey there that time, Stephen Davis. And yeah, that's collected by the goalkeeper. I mean, the last time Rangers lost at home to a side outside of the old firm in terms of domestically, I'm trying to think, losing. Was it Hamilton? 1-0 that time with Steven Gerrard? Either way, here comes Davies again. Now into Davis. To Davies all the way over that back line. Rangers pushing forward again. Now here comes Davies down that right-hand side. Another chance now here for the Gers, and again, straight there. Ball goes out of play, and back to the Livingston once more. Just didn't get onto the area that time for Rangers. And the ball came down, and the flag went up. Livingston now hit this one forward. Long. Down there again. Comes back to Malik Tillman. And again, the referee gives a free kick there to Livingston as Rangers look to come forward. Now Livingston now with a free kick looking to try and get forward yet again. Livingston hit that ball over the top, headed away there, back into possession here for Rangers. Now the Gers back on the ball and looking to try and go forward is Lundstrom. Lundstrom down that left-hand side is Kent now with an opportunity. Now here comes Kolak, back to Lundstrom again. To be fair, this was a familiar start to the game in the last one. Between these two on the first game of the season. Livingston, of course, taking the lead, and Rangers managed to win that game 2-1 on the day. But the Gers have struggled over the last few weeks, few months, in terms of just playing domestically. Not struggled, but they've won games, but just not entirely convincingly going up against the opposition that they should be winning 3, 4, 5 goals against at home. This time Malik Tillman gives away a free kick, and Livingston again now have a chance to go forward. Tillman there just back in the way. Now a free kick to defend here for Rangers. Kelly and Holt over this one as they look to try and send a ball into the area and try and bolster their lead. Try and go and get a second goal here against this Livingston side. Oh, there's another opportunity there for them. Alan McGregor collects it there for Rangers. Alan McGregor dishes it out to Tillman. Tillman's pish, man, isn't he? Ball just came down that right-hand side, just couldn't get anything on it. And straight back to the opposition. Livingston now coming forward themselves. Don't know what's happened to this Rangers team in the last few months, but it doesn't look the same. I know there's been injuries, but my goodness me, this should be well within their right to go out in here and win this game very comfortably. As I said, I know it's early days. It's only 15 minutes been played, but you know, it's just the performances just over the last couple of weeks that I just haven't enjoyed. I really haven't. Here's Davies. Davies back again forward here for Rangers. Rangers now Davies again as they hit it over the top. Now is Tillman. Tillman down that left-hand side. Back to Barisic. And Barisic goes back the way again. Constantly negative. Going all the way back to the goalkeeper. Every single time. Ball down that right-hand side now for Tavernier. Tavernier forward to Lundstrom. Lundstrom going down that right-hand side. And the ball's given away. And Livingston back in possession. Oh, Rangers TV finally stuck the coverage on. There we go. He's got to work me well for the last few minutes. But yeah, my Fire Stick's finally working. I've got the game up. Happy days. Guys, if you haven't already, please do smash that like button. Let's get this one to 100 likes. That would be absolutely fantastic. As I say, do subscribe to the channel if you are new. Ball forward here for John Lundstrom. Stephen Davis. Davis forward. Gives it a ball away. Back to Livingston. Now Livingston coming down this right-hand side. Livingston now pushing forward. And Barisic is forced to make a clearance. Does make the clearance and clears it away. For a throw in now here again for Livingston. Livingston now themselves looking to try and get forward. Livingston back into the area. Another chance for them again. Ball forward here again for Livingston. Ball into the area for Livingston now. Back out to that right-hand side again. And now here's a chance here for Livingston again. Opportunity for him. Livingston put it back out to that right-hand side again. 17 minutes played here. Still Livingston 1, Rangers 0. Livingston working Rangers here well. They've started this game very, very well. They have a goal. And they're looking for a second with a corner kick here. Sent into the area now for Livingston as they look to try and cause problems to this Rangers defence. Corner taken. Kolak having to defend that one. Comes into the area. Oh my goodness me. And that was close. Livingston almost getting a second one there. It just goes wide at the post. And this is not a pretty start for Rangers. It really, really isn't. At home against this side is not good enough. My goodness me. Rangers now playing out from the back. Here's Tavernier. Here's Davis now looking to play it forward. Ball gets cleared away. It goes out for another throw-in now here for the Jazz. And now here's Tavernier now with a throw-in. Tavernier looking to send this one, Klong. Ball little flicked on there again from Davis. And that goes back out for another goal kick for Livingston. This has been embarrassing opening 20 minutes. I've only watched the first 10 minutes, thankfully. But Jesus me, the second 10 minutes has been poor from Rangers. It really, really has. Guys are talking about getting Duncan Ferguson and Cole in. Come on, let's not talk nonsense, man. These people aren't managers. Duncan Ferguson. Jesus Christ. No, you want state-of-the-art managers in the state-of-the-art positions. Look, Gio's a good manager, but Jesus me, his football is horrendous in terms of boring and not entertaining. Here's McGregor down that right-hand side now. Tavernier. Tavernier running forward now here for Rangers. Kolak. Lundstrom again. Lundstrom playing it out from the back once more. Rangers looking to come forward. Switches play back over to Barisic again now. Now Barisic driving forward. Back into Ryan Kent now. Ryan Kent pushing forward here for Rangers. Ryan Kent with a bit of skill. Comes back to Barisic. Barisic with the ball into the area. Looking to pine across and it's poor. And that's headed away there by Livingston. Goes out for a corner here for Rangers. First corner of the game for the Jazz. 1-0 to Everton against Crystal Palace, and Manchester City also 1-0 up against Brighton. The goal scorers in that game at City is Erling Haaland, and Everton came from Calvert-Lewin. Well, there you go. Rangers do anything with this corner kick. Back into the area again. That time, ball cleared away. Here come Rangers again with Davies. Davies goes forward here for the Jazz. It's Ryan Kent now on the left-hand side. Ryan Kent looking to make something happen. Kent goes forward. Into the area. Has a chance for Rangers, and again just goes across the face of goal, and nobody in a blue jersey to stick that one away. Here's Lundstrom. Kent. Kent forward again for Rangers. Back to Stephen Davis. Now to Lundstrom. John Lundstrom along that right-hand side. And it comes back to Ryan Kent. Kent forward. Barisic. Barisic into the area. Another chance for Ryan Kent again. Barisic down the left, and again cleared away by Livingston. Goes out for another corner kick. No, the referee says no. And that's going to go out for a goal kick. Sorry, I thought it was going to be a goal kick. Oh, is there potential? Oh, I thought it was a handball there on one of the Livingston players, but nobody's seen that. VAR didn't intervene. Almost forgot VAR was in play. But yeah, I mean, that would have been a bit harsh on one of the Livingston players, to be honest with you. Livingston hit that ball long again. Ball goes forward, back to Newball, comes back to Ryan Kent. Now Kent down that left-hand side. Ryan Kent pushing forward. Blocked and cleared away by Livingston. Ryan Kent makes nothing happen there. Livingston back in possession. Goes out for a throw-in now here for them. For Liver. Livingston with yet another long throw-in. You can just try and cause Rangers more problems. How are they getting so much time on the ball? How are Rangers not creating anything? That's the question that I've always wanted to keep asking. Ball into the area. There's another header there by Livingston. Blocked by Rangers is Arfield. And again, that gets cleared away. It comes back to Rangers along that right-hand side now, though. Livingston back in possession. Passing back to their goalkeeper, George. Now he goes forward yet again. He goes back out of play. Now comes forward here again for Davies. Davies switches play. Back over to Barisic. Barisic down that left-hand side now here for Rangers. Rangers now into Malik Tillman. Ryan Kent with an awful cross into the area. Headed away there by Livingston. Comes back out to Scott Arfield now, though, and comes back to Tavernier again. Tavernier into the area. Chance for him again. Blocked by Livingston now, though. And Livingston, again, back in possession and go themselves forward. Not good enough here, so here. Rangers once more, and they come forward. Something happen here for the Jazz. Chooses to go to Barisic. Barisic with the ball into the area. Tries to find Tavernier. Come back the way here again from Lundstrom. Now here comes Barisic. Here's Tavernier. Tavernier blocked. Tillman back on the ball yet again now, though. Tillman plays it into Tavernier again. Tavernier to Tillman. Now back out that left-hand side. Back to Tavernier once more. Tillman again. Davis. Rangers struggling to get through this Livingston block. Here's Barisic. Tillman. Nah, Alex Gover. Why would you go with Graham Souness, man? He managed in the 80s. Here comes Davis again. Barisic. Rangers put another ball back in there. To be fair, there's a lot of things needed in red check changes for Rangers. I'm not saying Giovanni Van Bronckhorst, but in terms of the actual players, I think at Rangers they need to try and change that about. Do you know what I mean? I just don't think Rangers team's good enough. I think it's at the end of a cycle. They missed the trick in trying to rebuild in the summer. They John Souttar. Who signs John Souttar with that injury record? Bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Ball forward here again from Rangers. They need to get a goal very soon. Otherwise you'll start getting the fans turn against them. Not good enough for them so far. Arfield now goes down. Latest player to hold his ankle. Free kick now for Rangers. Now here they come again with Davis. Davis to Tavernier. Tavernier on the turn. Tavernier back into the area. Comes back to Livingston now, though. Puts it out of play and goes out for another throw in here for Rangers. Approaching the half-hour mark here at Ibrox. It's Rangers 0, Livingston 1. New ball the goal scorer. Comes back to the Jers now again. Here's Tavernier. Are they going to create anything, though? Here's Lundstrom. Forward again now here for the Jers. Davis. Davis forward. Barisic again. Barisic looking for options. Finds Ryan Kent. Kent now with a bit of skill. Kent now kicks it in, and that's cleared away by Livingston. Goes out for a corner kick. Or a throw in, one of the two. Yeah, take nothing away from Livingston. They've been really, really good so far in this opening thing. Tillman's dog meat, isn't he? Tillman is dog meat. Take nothing away from Livingston. Livingston have went well with their game plan. They really have laid it down. Caused Rangers problems. And it looks like George has gone down the Livingston treatment team. Maybe this might give a few minutes for Giovanni Van Bronckhorst to get his message across. Guys, if you haven't already, please do smash the like button. Closing in on that 100 likes marks. As I said, let's get to 100 likes before half time. That'd be amazing. I know the performance isn't great, but as I say, you do help and support the channel. Say the Livy goalkeeper has gone down. He is getting a slight bit of treatment here. Give it Bill to the end of the season. Give it Bill to the end of the season, mate. Now, it looks like George is going to be okay. George does get up for Livingston. He's going to carry on playing. So half an hour now played here at Ibrox. It's still Livingston 1-0 up. Livingston now with a throw-in as they look to get themselves forward again. Remember, goal lead. Could they go and bolster? That would cause Rangers major problems if that was the case. Yeah, that's the case. Mick Beale won't leave QPR. He turned down. He wouldn't leave QPR. They've backed him and stuff like that, and you know, he knows the Rangers board, so why would he go there? Rangers are hanging managers out to dry at the moment. As I said, I think Gio's a good manager. Yes, his football's a bit boring, but you know, you can tell he's not the man making the signings in terms of who he's signing. You know, there's no Dutch players. You know, he doesn't know these players. You think John Suter is a Giovanni Van Bronckhorst signing? These sorts of players, not a chance. Not a chance. George back in possession now, though, for Livy as he hits this one forward. Long ball hit over the top there by Livingston. Headed forward there by Rangers. Tillman again. Blocked there by Livingston once more. Plays it down that right-hand side to Kelly. Kelly goes forward. New ball is Tillman. Tillman's a donkey, man. Tillman down that left-hand side is Barisic. Barisic forward. Matt Scott says Gio's got 60 minutes to save his job. Not good, acceptable. Bill Town turned down the chance to assistant manager to McAllister. Headed forward again, cleared away there by Livingston, goes out for another throw-in. Barisic. Now is Davies again. Jamie says, get Gio out now. Is it Gio or is it the players aren't good enough? Tavernier. Headed away there by Livingston. Well, they are good enough to beat Livingston at home anyway. But Livingston head away another ball that goes out for a corner kick now here for Rangers. Out for Arfield, now out for a goal kick now here for Livingston as they hit this one long. Ball comes all the way back over to McGregor. McGregor back in possession for Rangers. Rangers out to Barisic again. Is Lundstrom. Flicks it over the top. Tillman now looking to make something happen. Rangers now on that right-hand side. Is Kolak taking a shot and hits that one and it goes over the bar and out of play. Tillman just there on the turn. Rangers wanted a free kick, but I think they played the advantage. Kolak couldn't make anything happen. Now goes out for another goal kick to Livingston as they hit it over the top. Can Rangers get an equalizer before half-time? That's the question. Here's Kent. Kent again. Now Barisic once more. Back into the middle of the park. Tavernier. Tavernier down that right-hand side. Back to Davies. Davies all the way forward here again for the Jazz. Tillman. Tillman now goes forward on the turn. Now Tillman running forward, does well with the ball, and that comes of nothing. Goes out for a goal kick here again for Livingston. Tavernier. Tavernier goes forward. Another opportunity now here for the Jazz. Is Lundstrom. Lundstrom back to Barisic. Barisic now finds Ryan Kent. Ryan Kent now looking to go forward. Ryan Kent now looking to create something. Here's Barisic into the area and headed away again there by Livingston. Lundstrom. Down that right-hand side. Back to Tavernier. Tavernier forward. Blocked away again there by Livingston. Back to Rangers now though. Davis. Lundstrom. Barisic once more. Here's Kent. Kent with a bit of skill driving forward. Here's Barisic down that left-hand side. Blocked again there by Livingston. Goes out for another throw-in here for Rangers. Well defended there again by Livy. Comes back over the top. Now into Kolak. Finds Kolak again now here for the Jazz. Lundstrom. Tavernier. Tavernier into the area. Nothing comes of that one. Headed away by Livingston, out for another corner kick for Rangers. Nearly at half time, guys. If you haven't already, please do hit the like button and subscribe. We've got plenty of Scottish football coming up over the next week. Rangers take a trip to Naples to take on Napoli. And then, of course, Celtic take on Shakhtar Donetsk. Livingston's next trip, of course, to Celtic, or they host Celtic, next weekend at the Tony Macaroni. And Rangers with another home game. Here comes Davis. Barisic. Barisic forward. Now into Ryan Kent with a bit of skill. Kent down that left-hand side here to Barisic once more as Lundstrom. Barisic into the area. And that goes straight there back to the goalkeeper. And George not troubled by that one. Oh, it went out of play actually. There was a claim, but the referee waved him a play on. Here comes Davies. Kent. Davies again. Barisic. Lundstrom. Dan, who would be the new coach to replace Gio? Mate, I couldn't think of anybody, mate, to be perfectly honest with you. I don't know. I can't think of anyone worth giving a job to right now. Honestly, I don't know. Michael Beale, yes, but he won't take it. He turned down a Premier League club to stay committed with QPR, and rightfully so. He's only been there since June. He's still learning his trade and doing doing stuff like that. Why go to Rangers if you're not going to be given the money to sign players that you want? Gio's been let out to dry. You know, Gio's a good coach. He did so much for the club last year, and he proved that he's a good manager. But he's not signing the players that he wants to sign. You're not telling me that Suter is a player that Giovanni Van Bronckhorst identified and signed. Kolak's worked out well, but you're not telling me that he identified Kolak as a player that he wanted. Kolak was obviously a Rangers board signing because he scored at Ibrox last year. I'm trying to think of the other players. Ridvan Yilmaz. You know, when Dick Advocat come to Rangers back in the early noughties, he signed a lot of Dutch players that he knew, players that he wanted. Look at Ange Postecoglou at Celtic. He signed all the players that he wanted, the players that he knew, maybe apart from McCarthy, and that was it. And that's what a manager needs. Rangers board needs to be sorted out before changing managers. Otherwise you go down a trail of chopping and changing managers every 5 minutes, but actually the real rut is in the boardroom. Here comes Tavernier. Here comes Rangers again. Here's Kolak. Kolak going forward. Livingston clear that one away again. In fact, that's a foul. That's going to be a yellow card and a free kick to Rangers on the edge of the box. Kolak just came inside, and then again, Arfield just blocked. Steven Gerrard, no, he's not. You know, it was obviously a situation with, Mick Beale was holding the ship up with Steven Gerrard. You know, Gerrard, yeah, he did a decent job at what he did over the time, but Jesus me, he's not the answer, unfortunately, Gerrard. You don't go backwards. Second stints hardly work out well. Look at Cristiano Ronaldo at Man U. Just second stints in general just never work out. Don't go backwards, go forwards. Here's a free kick now for Rangers. Can they capitalise from this set piece? As I say, time is ticking away in this first half, and Rangers find themselves 1-0 down here going in at half-time, and the performance hasn't been good enough, let's be perfectly honest. But I want to give credit to Livingston. They've carried out their game plan very, very well, and have thoroughly deserved to be in the lead at the moment. And you know what? They could have been 2-0 up. I think they've created more chances than Rangers in this opening 42 minutes. Now is an opportunity from Rangers from the free kick. Can they capitalise? Is Barisic with the free kick, and that goes wide of the post, out of play, and out for a goal kick again for Livingston. Now is another opportunity for George to send this one forward for Livy. Hits it forward. Blocked away again there by Livingston again. Another chance now for Livy. Blocked there by the Jers. And again, that's cleared by the away side. They've done well. Comes back out to Livingston on that right-hand side again. Guys, come on, please smash that like button. I know this is not the result you want, but help out the stream, help out the channel. Let's get this to 100 likes before half-time. I know nobody wants to really get involved too much, but as I say, it does help out the channel. Ball forward here again. That goes back out, play out for another Livingston throw-in. Livingston now with a throw down that right-hand side. Another chance for them again. Hits it forward. Blocked again there by Rangers. I want to hear the biggest boo from the Rangers crowd after this first half. It's been stinking. Absolutely rank rotten. I can see this from miles away. It's nothing to do with Goldson being injured. And I know there's a couple of injuries and stuff like that. But this is a side that, you know, have made a Europa League final. This is a horrible performance at home. Imagine if this was at the Tony Macaroni. Ball forward again here for Tavernier. Cleared away by Livingston again. Now back through to Leon King again. Not just yet, Willie. They're coming very soon. Here's Tavernier. Tavernier forward. Into the area. George just punches that one away. No creativity. Tavernier, an outlet in terms of creating assists and goals last season. His balls into the box have been horrendous this year. Same with Barisic. Here's Lundstrom. Why is there no creative outlook? Here's Ryan Kent now. Ryan Kent into the area. Long ball galore. Goes straight out of play. And Livingston back in control of proceedings here. Now Livingston going forward themselves. And there's going to be a free kick given away. Tillman's going to go into the book. And as I say, Livingston are probably going to see this first half in the lead here at Ibrox. Tillman gets a yellow. Minute left to play. Stoppage time left to play, should I say, sorry. But if Rangers lose this, they'll be 5 points behind Celtic. And I've always said that whenever I see one of the old firm sides lose at home, I know there's another 45 minutes to go, but when I see an old firm side lose at home, I think they're in big trouble. I know you can understand dropping points away from home. It happens that Celtic lost to St Mirren the other week there. I know Rangers have lost their fair share of away games as well, or dropping points, but you can't be losing these games at home. It just can't happen. It just can't happen. No dropping points at home. Against sides outside of Celtic. You just can't drop points at home if you want to win the league title. I just stand by that all the time, and it always proves to be something true. And I always see it that way. But as I said, you know, there is a big second half coming, and I want to hear the biggest boo at half time ready to go. Gio not happy with the time wasting going on, but Livingston are making a change, and credit to Livingston in this first half. They've been fantastic. Matono's going to be coming off now due to that injury. And as I said, there is going to be a change here for Liver. Livingston coming forward now themselves. This chance for this free kick to take this and go forward again. GHH says, let's get the title party going. Longridge comes on now for Livingston as they make the change. And now is another free kick. And Livingston just hit that one wide. This is a couple of minutes stoppage time, guys. It was 3 minutes, so another minute or so, another couple of seconds or whatever to go. Here's Tavernier, Kent, Barisic, Tillman. Blocked there again by Livingston. And Livingston going the other way, by the way. Here's Lundstrom again. 15 likes away from 100, guys. Please do smash the like button. We're nearly there. Despite who you support, Rangers, Livingston or Celtic. Ball forward now here for the Jazz. Back to Davies. Davies down the left-hand side is Barisic. Hits it over the top. It's cleared away by Livingston once again. Davies. Now here comes Kent. Cleared it away again there. Here's Davies again. Tillman. Tillman forward. Switches play again here for Rangers. Tavernier. Ball forward here for the Jazz. Into the area. Oh, and that's headed away there again by Livingston. And that should probably be that in terms of half-time. Here's Lundstrom. Forward again. Kolak. Kolak forward into the area again. Here's an opportunity for Tavernier. And again, that will probably be that in terms of the first half. Not good enough. And this will be the last action. Tavernier urgent to go forward. Tavernier into Lundstrom. Lundstrom forward again. Stephen Davis now. Into the area. Here's Tillman. And that's gathered by George. And that will be that into the first half, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in for the first half. I'll be back after my brew. I'll be back and ready to go for the second half, guys. Let me know your thoughts down there in the live chat of what you thought of that first half here. Rangers 0, Livingston 1. Well, he's got one. copyright takedown because it's my wood.
Outlook. Here's Ryan Kent now. Ryan Kent into the area. Long ball galore. Goes straight out to play. Livingston back in control of proceedings here. Now Livingston going forward themselves.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't want to
Livingston going forward themselves. And there's going to be a free kick given away. Tillman's going to go into the book. And as I say, Livingston are probably going to see this first half in the lead here at Ibrox. Tillman gets a yellow.
And on we'll go. Through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go. Through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't want to miss a beat. And on we'll go. Through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go. Through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go. Through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go. Through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, for you. Won't you let the light shine through?
It's taking it down.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, for you, for you, for you, for
Oh fuck. I knew. You didn't even trade it. King comes off, Sands comes on, and Rabi Matondo also comes on. There's going to have to be a better performance from Rangers in the second half. They need these 3 points. They cannot be letting slip here against this side. They just can't. They just can't if they want to win the league title. It just doesn't work like that in Scottish football. You can't be losing your home games to these sorts of sides. Look, granted, look, Livingston have played well, but Rangers have got a team worth way more money, and they need to make sure that they win this game here this afternoon. Otherwise, 5 points. I know 5 points isn't the end of the title race, but you can't be losing your games against Livy. You just can't. At home as well, you just can't be doing that. I've watched Scottish football for so long, and I understand the situation, and you can't be losing these games. Either way, Livingston are going to get us started, ready to go. What did you guys make of that first half? Let me know down there in the live chat. Please do smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and yeah, let's get going here for the second half. As I say, it's Livy who's going to get us started, and Rangers have a big job on their hands to overcome this deficit. It's Livingston who get us started, and they come down that right-hand side. Ball forward over the top. As I said, they made the substitutions, Rangers. Mantondo has come on. Blocked there by Livingston straight away. Been replaced by somebody. Ball comes forward here again. Oh, yeah. Sorry, yeah. No, I think I was on mute there for a second, but we're ready to go again. I don't know why I was on mute. But anyway, ball forward down that right-hand side here again for Rangers. Dan fought some VAR in the Hearts game. I thought it was very well used. As I said, I did say at the start of the game, I felt all the decisions were correct except from the one at the start of the end of the first half. Celtic should have been given a penalty on the handball. Smith was a lucky man not to have got penalised. But as I said, you know, that's probably the only wrong decision I've seen in that game, to be fair, from VAR perspective. Other than that, it was pretty good. Obviously, it did take a bit of time with the decisions and all the rest of it, but yeah, I need to do a lot better next time. And over time, it will just go down a bit. Ball goes out for a goal kick now here for Livingston as they send this one long. George hits this one over the top. George forward. And again, that comes back over to Tavernier again. Oh, here to Sands. Sands now forward himself as plays it into Davies. Davies goes forward here for Rangers. Hits it over the top again. Just back the way. Now cleared by Livingston. Tillman. Ball just ping-ponging it about. Now Livingston managed to get a ball back on there. And now here comes Barisic. Barisic through to Sands. Sands forward now here for Rangers. Rangers down that right-hand side is Rabbi Matondo again. Loses the ball, and Livingston now go the other way. Livingston now looking to try and make something happen. Tavernier all the way back over to the goalkeeper, Alan McGregor. Here's Lundstrom. Lundstrom's shirt just getting tuggled. Comes all the way back over to Sands again. And Sands plays it quickly. Ball forward here again for Rangers is Barisic. Barisic forward. Opportunity now looking here for Rangers is Ryan Kent. Ryan Kent now with an opportunity here for the Jazz. Ball goes into the area. And again, that comes back out to that right-hand side. Rangers forward. Tavernier. Tavernier all the way back over to Lundstrom again. Lundstrom now with a shot. Oh, and that goes wide at the post. And that's probably the closest chance of the game for Rangers, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. Does go out for a corner now, though, as it did come off one of the Livingston players. And taken short. Rangers now playing it out to the left. Ball into the area again now. There's the chance there for Rangers, but again blocked there by Livy. Comes forward. Back into the area and a tussle around for it, but George finally gets the ball back for Livingston. Guys, 4 likes away from the 100 mark. Please do hit the like button, subscribe. And that comes back to Davies once more. Ball over the top again for Rangers. Livingston back in possession themselves. Kolak making a run for it. And now here they come again, Rangers. Rangers now with Tavernier. Tavernier goes forward again. Looking to try and find a way forward is Davies. Tavernier. Tavernier raking a run down that right-hand side. Here comes Rabbi Matondo. Rabbi Matondo just gets onto the ball now, latches onto it. Here's another chance for Kolak. Kolak into the area, now an opportunity. And again, well defended there by Livingston. And the goalkeeper collects it. Hits it forward. 5 minutes played in the second half. Still 1-0 to the visitors. Here's Tillman. Rangers going to chuck absolutely everything at this now. Ball forward is Davies. Tillman again. Tillman hits it forward. Hits it long down that right-hand side. And now here comes Rabbi Matondo again. Let's try and make something happen. Comes back to Tav again. And he just goes down to the floor there, the Livingston player. And that's going to be a free kick to them. Just checking on him to see if he's okay. Bit of a dive. I think he made a bit of an meal out of it. Longridge, to be perfectly honest, and just time wasting ever so slightly. He'll probably get warned for it. Ball forward here for Kent. Kent back into the area. Chance for Tavernier now. Tavernier back to Lundstrom is Barisic. Barisic into the box. Chance for Rangers, headed away by Livingston again. And there's a free kick one there for the away team. Frustrating Rangers at the moment. Played it into the box and again just cleared away there by Livy. Another long ball there again from them. Comes back out to that right-hand side again. Another ball here for Livingston as they're back onto it again. Here's Newball. Newball goes forward. Another chance for them now again for Livy. Puts it ball down that left-hand side and Livy looking to try and bolster their lead now. Ball forward again. Barisic flicks it on. Here's Arfield again. Arfield just clears it away there. Now comes back to Arfield again. Headed forward. Here's Sands. Kolak. Cleared it away. Comes back out for another throw in here for Rangers. Tavernier. Sands again. Sands back onto the ball. Here's Davies. Now here comes Borna Barisic once more. Kent. Kent now with some skill. Kent looking for some area now down the left-hand side. Just cuts inside there again. And well defended again there by Livingston. And that gets headed away and Livy win themselves another throw-in. Do you know what's funny? I don't even know who Rangers took off for Rabbi Matondo. Who did they even take off? It was probably that non-existent on that right-hand side. He had to make the change. Who was it? I'm trying to think. Who started on right-hand side? Arfield. Yeah. There we go again. Another ball forward here for Rangers. Hits it long. That's going to go out for another throw in this time. Barisic not happy with that decision. Barisic now with another throw. Hits it back the way. Rangers desperately need a goal here against Livingston. Is Tillman blocked again there by Livy? Livy just chucking absolutely everything at it at the moment in terms of defending and getting the ball away once again. Dealt with well. Sean Maxwell says Gio out. Here's Tavernier. Tavernier down that right-hand side. And again, just these long balls just keep on coming, keep on coming. Nothing changing. No creativity here from Rangers. Honestly, this could put you to bed. Honestly, it's such a placid Rangers performance. So passive, not creating anything. That was Arthur. It wasn't even Arthur who got taken off. I don't even know who the player got taken off for Matondo. I don't even know. Arfield again. Change needs to change big time here for the Jazz. Tavernier forward. Davies again. I'll give you one weird fact though. Gio's never lost to anyone in the Scottish Premiership outside the Old Firm. So that could be slightly encouraging for Rangers fans. Though, having said that, Rangers haven't been this poor in a long time. This is a slump. It hasn't been this bad in ages. What manager do you have in mind? I mean, I don't even know. I wouldn't even know where to start, to be perfectly honest with you. I like the idea of Mick Beale and co and all the rest of it, but, you know, he's just turned down a Premier League job. He's not going to be going to Rangers. And I said it, I told you so much. It's about the board. It's not about who takes charge. Gio is a good coach. He proved it at Feyenoord. He proved it last year. He's a good coach. But he isn't getting the players that he wants. He's been failed. He's been given players. I've said it so many times. You know, he would be bringing his Dutch players, more European players, if he was making the decisions in this signing players. He's not making the signings. You know, Ross Wilson is so bad. I think he lives off Virgil van Dijk, the Virgil van Dijk transfer that he got from Southampton or something like that. But so poor, all of them, all the players they identify and bring in, they're just crap. Look what happens when a manager makes the decisions, like Ange Postecoglou, you know, makes the signings himself. He brings in the players, he identifies the players that he wants. Some real bargains there as well. And look at how they've hit the ground running. Look at Celtic have hit the ground running. Look at the players that they've got in their arsenal. You know, that's the problem here as well. Is the board are taking control. Ross Wilson's taking control of things. They need to be flushed out as well. Barisic to send this one in now from another corner kick. Ball into the area. Chance for Rangers again. Headed away then by Livingston. Goes out for another corner. Another corner sent in now here for the Jazz. Can they capitalise? Going to get a blimmin' equaliser. Barisic sends it in. No. Headed away there by Livingston again. Here's Radmatondo. Kent goes forward. It's Tavernier again. Tavernier down that right-hand side. Takes a shot on. May as well. And that goes straight into George's hands. He lays down. And, yeah, back in possession there for Livingston. It's almost like some of these players just aren't believing. Not believing in the process. Not believing in something. Came forward. There's another chance for Rabi again. Tavernier getting closed down by Longridge. And there's Tavernier again there just clearing it away. Now here comes Tavernier down that right-hand side. Here's Matondo again. Tavernier forward. Goes out for another throw. And here's Antonio Kolak. Kolak into the area. Here's an opportunity now here for Rangers. Tillman, and blocked and cleared away again there by Livingston. Davies. Forward. Rangers now coming forward again down that left-hand side. Pressure's going to be added on here. Here's Kent. Kent goes over the top. Lundstrom. Tavernier. Tavernier back over to Rabbi Matondo again. And again blocked, and that goes out for another corner here for Rangers. Sent in for another corner kick. Can they capitalise here, Rangers? Can they get a goal? Sent in once more. Time is certainly ticking away. An hour played here at Ibrox. It's still Rangers 0, Livingston 1. It's sent back into the area again from Rangers. Header. Oh, there's a follow-up saved again. Is Tillman looking to get the ball out of his feet, and it just pings around the box. As Lundstrom, and again headed and cleared away there by Livingston. Comes back to Matondo again. Matondo down that right-hand side. Another chance for Rangers. He falls to the floor. Livingston now going the other way. Tavernier wins it back now, though. Tavernier goes forward. Plays it down that left-hand side. Back to Barisic. Barisic over the top. Another chance here for Ryan Kent. Kent into the area. And again, blocked there once more by Livingston. It's Tavernier. Matondo. Tavernier back into the area. Another chance here for big John Lundstrom. Just put another ball back into the box. And again, that cleared away by Livingston. And goes out for another throw in here for the Jets. Tillman. Tavs. Tillman again. Rabbi Matondo. Into the area. Blocked and cleared away there by Livingston once more. Comes back to John Lundstrom. Someone said I would even bring in Frank Lampard. You can't bring Frank Lampard in. He's already got a job at Everton. Here's Kent. Ryan Kent again. Back down the left-hand side. Looking to play into John Lundstrom once more. Lundstrom looking for an area to get into. Ball goes into the box. And again, cleared away by Livingston. Did well with the ball once again. Now another corner here for Rangers. There's going to be a substitution now here for Livingston. Is going to part this bus even more. And rightfully so. You know, Livingston to get a result here would be absolutely huge for them. And they're doing well. Kelly comes off for the final 25 minutes. Rangers are running out of time. It's turning into panic stations now. Because Rangers need 2 goals. 1 goal will not be enough. I'm telling you right now. This one's a sore one. Here's Barisic. Barisic to send it in. Or Ryan Kent to send it in anyway. One of the two. Puts it into the area. And that's ball cleared away again. Puts it into the area. Overhead kick there again. This time from big Antonio Kolak. But that goes wide of the post there that time from him. And dealt with there again by Livingston. That goes out for another goal kick here for Livy. Livy almost there. George goes down. Time wasting from Livingston's side of things. David Martindale rallies his troops around him just to give him some instructions, buy him some time. So George is down onto the floor. Obviously not hurt, but just wasting time a bit there. Is that guy Tom still on Rangers TV? He's embarrassing. Someone clipping their nails? I don't think so. There's someone clipping their nails. Oh my God, George is taking the piss a tiny bit, the goalkeeper, to be fair to him. Why is people saying, am I cutting my nails? Why do we cutting my nails, you madman? Bloody madman. Rangers are keepo mediocre. Yeah, yeah, they are, mate, to be fair. What do you think Rangers is going to win? You know what? I could see this being a draw. I really can. I hope I'm seriously wrong, but I can see this being a 1-1 draw. God help us. God help us if that's the case. I'm not a Gio out person, but I'd be like, look, yeah, he can't do the job anymore. If it's a draw, no way. No way. I can't even think it. Losing and dropping points in home games like this is just unfathomable to me. I just can't think about that. Like, you know, Rangers should still be winning with this 23 minutes left to go. Do you know what I mean? El Buffalo's come on now. El Buffalo's come on now for the last sort of 23 minutes. And now here they come again, Rangers. Here's Matondu. Ball into the area, cleared it away. And yeah, dealt with again. Comes back out to that right-hand side here for Matondu. Tillman, blocked there again by Livingston. Kemar Roof is an option on the bench as well. Lundstrom now to Kent on that left-hand side again now. Rangers into the area, surely. Lundstrom now with a chance. And again, that comes back to Kent. What's the as it stands? Well, as it stands, Celtic are above Rangers by 5 points. Which, I mean, it's unforgivable, really. I can understand, I can get that teams lose games and draw games and stuff like that, but you can't be losing to Livingston at home. Look, if it's at the Tony Macaroni, I can completely get it. I don't warrant it, but like, these games happen when you're away from home at the Tony Macaroni, and it's a hard place to go. But you can't be losing at home to Livingston. No way. That's a sackable offence in Glasgow, unfortunately. It is a sackable offence. And it's not just all the added on stuff. It's just the team struggling to beat sides like Dundee, who are in the second tier at home. It's unforgivable. It's unforgivable. And, you know, I'm not a Gio out person, but, you know what, I would certainly turn into a Gio out person if that happened, if Rangers go on and lose this game. With 22 minutes to play, you know, ask me that question in about 10 minutes' time. If the score's still the same, then I'll be starting to really, really panic. But, my goodness me, it's very, very worrying. Very worrying. Bearing in mind that Rangers are going up against the most informed team in Europe, in Naples, on Wednesday night. My goodness me, that could make for a record-breaking night for Napoli. It really could. Anyway, Rangers are going to get let off of an absolute smashing as if they just go, you know what? Our B team's better than Livingston. Let's just play them tonight. They're already through as well, so they might just go, oh, you know what? We'll let up for them. Let them off for tonight. And, give them, just play the B team sort of thing. Here's Lundstrom again. Rangers going forward. Davies, Tillman, Morelos. Matondu, Lundstrom again. Celtic have fight, Rangers lacking desire and creativity, looking like they have no clue. We've kept too many of these players for too long. Where's the end of a cycle? Where does Ken start? Mate, I've said this in the summer. Why? Look, you look at that back line, right? Obviously, apart from injuries, you've got who you starting today, right? In Gerrard's first season, you had McGregor in goal. Out on the left, you had Barisic in as a left back. In Gerrard's first season, of course, look, Davies ain't here. Look, King obviously started today in Sands, but Goldson would have been playing if he wasn't injured. So you got Goldson there, Barisic and McGregor, and Tavernier there in that back four. So 4 out of 5 players would have started under Gerrard. You got Lundstrom, yeah, look, a new addition. Davis, again, another player there. That's 5 players. You got Arfield, 6 players. Kent, 7 players. And yeah, so 7 out of the starting 11 today. Obviously, okay, 6. Obviously not including Goldson, were there in Gerrard's first season. That's unforgivable. You need to start reinvesting money back into the team. And this Rangers board have got to take responsibility for it. You know, they were lapping up all the stuff last season, all of the accolades against the Europa League final, making all this money, getting to the Champions League group stages. Well, freaking invest. £23.5 million on Calvin Bassey. Look, I understand business as well. And I understand in business, look, Rangers had to spend to accumulate in the start. They had to buy players in. They had to invest heavy. Yeah, I understand that. But it doesn't mean you just stop there once it's ready. You've got a return of investment back. Bassey, Aribo, Nathan Patterson, Steven Gerrard money, Europa League run, Champions League money. Rangers should be in the profit now. They should start to be in the profit. Stop worrying about this freaking Edmonton house and start investing back into the playing squad. Here's Matondo again. Matondo down this right-hand side, looking to try and make something happen. Can he find an equaliser? I feel like Rangers need this equaliser now if they're going to win this game. Time is ticking. My goodness me, this will ruin my Saturday night tonight. I was meant to go on the piss. But you know what? I might be just cancelling that trip in a second. Or I might just drink myself into oblivion. Here's Tavernier again. Lundstrom. Davies. It's so placid and boring to watch. I was making a joke actually earlier watching that game at Tynecastle. I was like, this is probably the most entertaining game I've ever watched in the Scottish Premiership outside of the sort of Old Firm match. It was a really, really good match. 2 teams just going at it. And, you know, I was so joking. I was like, oh, now I'll go watch the Rangers game afterwards. It's going to be boring. And I was just, it was a slight joke, do you know what I mean? But it's turned out to just be another crap game to watch from Rangers' point of view. Their performance, there's no creativity, absolutely nothing in there. And I'm getting sick and tired of watching this same crap drizzled out every single week. And I understand, look, I understand that there is injuries, but that's no excuse to losing or, you know, playing like this against Livingston, who reality spent a fraction of the budget. These players are good enough to beat Livingston at home. It's just a want to try, maybe a bit of tactics. There's a good enough team here to beat Livingston. And they're not doing it. Gio is gone, says somebody there. Yeah, well, we'll see what happens. The thing is, I don't think he will go. I don't think he will go after this. I mean, who are you getting in? Some of the stuff that I've heard from fans of Rangers fans on who they want in on as a replacement is talking Graham Souness. No, he's from he managed Rangers in the 1980s. He's been out of management for about 15 years. He's been a Sky for about friggin' 15 years as well, you know. Don't be silly. He's about 70 now, and then nothing against that, but you want a young manager, someone who's a bit different and stuff like that, and you don't want to, you know, ruin his legacy. And now here come Livingston down this left-hand side, by the way. This could get bad. This could get really bad. Good challenge there from Rangers, actually, to be fair, in the end. And that's going to be a goal kick here for the Jazz. Gio will not survive this. Mate, he can't survive this. If he loses this, I'm telling you now, wow. I thought I was moaning that maybe our Rangers might just win this game 1-0 and just go and it would just be a boring performance. I did not expect them to expect Rangers to go anywhere near a defeat today. Ball goes forward there again. Last 15 minutes now here. A massive 15 minutes and a massive 15 minutes for Giovanni van Bronckhorst. Huge 15 minutes here. Here's Davies. James Sands gets a yellow card. Gerrard in. Nah, mate. Rangers, you don't want Gerrard back in. You don't go backwards, you go forward. But, you know, definitely. Ball forward here again from Davies. Down that left-hand side here again. Ball down that right-hand side. Here's Matondo again. Now back to Goldson. Block down that right-hand side again. Here's Matondo. Tillman. Morelos gets clattered. And that's going to be a free kick now here for Livingston. Sean Dyche. Look, I mean, these sorts of names, look, might be a bit harsh on Sean Dyche, but, you know, Brexit football, you know, I like to watch good football, man. And maybe it might be different in these sorts of leagues and stuff like that, and being a team that dominates possession and all the rest of it, but, you know what I mean? I don't know, I can't see Sean Dyche. How much do you reckon? Here's a question. Morelos has gone down now, for God's sakes. He's hit the deck now. Here's a weird question for you. How much do you reckon it would cost for Rangers to turn the head of Brendan Rodgers? That'd be mental. Imagine if he gets sacked from Leicester and went to Rangers. That'd be bonkers. Nah, I'm only joking. I'll never see that happening. But I think I seen it on like an article or someone on Super Scoreboard talking about it. And I thought that was a really funny point. But anyway, Rangers, Morelos looks like he's okay. He gets up to the floor again and gets up from the floor again. And that's going to go out for a free kick now here for the Jazz. Chris Wilder, that's a shout, Connor. That's a shout, Chris Wilder. I don't know. I'm trying to think, to be perfectly honest. Maybe just go get someone a bit unknown. VAR as well. They're checking for a potential red card here for Livingston. They're checking to see if he should get a red card instead of a yellow. Oofed. A bit of a cruncher there. And it could mean that Livingston could go down to 10 men here. They're checking this one. The referee's having a good look at it. As I said, I forgot VAR was even in play. Well, they are going to check it. I think he's going to change his mind. Red card. Yeah, he's going to get sent off it. Red card for the Livingston player. Straight red. Holt gets sent off. If they don't win this now with 10, then it's done for Gio. And there's going to be about 20 minutes of playing time. Boys gets sent off. As you just said there, if Rangers don't get this job, there's going to be about 20 minutes worth of playing time, right? And if Rangers don't turn this into a win, then then I will be joining the Gio out brigade. It's not a joke of a red. Not a joke of a red. Now here comes Tavernier now with another free kick. Rangers send this one in. Maybe try and get something on this one. Ball sent into the area. Lundstrom. And again, that's cleared away. I said 20 minutes maybe just because of the stoppage time, but I actually looked at the clock there. I thought it was 73, but it was 78. So yeah, probably about 15 minutes actually. Rangers have got a bit of time to sort this out. Matondo comes off. Fashion Jr. comes on. Thoughts on VAR? I like VAR. VAR is good for the game, to be fair. When it's working, you know, it's all right. Ball forward here again from Rangers. Time is ticking. Now here comes Tavernier. 10 men Livy. Ball over the top now for Tavernier again, into the area. Big Dougie, good to see you, lad. Ball over the into the danger area again for Rangers, and that's cleared away. It's back down that right-hand side again. Ball goes back out of play. Tavernier into the danger area. Headed down. Joining it, better late than ever. No, yeah, I mean, I like Gio. I like the way he conducts himself. I do think he has been let down a bit, mind you. Kemar Roof's going to be coming on now. Yeah, another change there here again. Time is ticking, buddy. Time is ticking. Rangers still 1-0 down against Livingston. Rangers with a free kick now. Ball into the area. Ball cleared away again. And goes back out for another throw-in. And Livingston player down on the floor again. And now he's going to get checked out. Ball goes back out for another one. It's more wasted time here from Livingston. Hello, sorry guys. Mike just cut out there for a second. Not sure what happened, but ball coming forward now here for Rangers again. Ball down that left-hand side. Another chance here for the Jazz. It's Tillman. Kent. Into the area. Another opportunity there for Rangers, but cleared away by Livingston. Comes back to Rangers again. Another ball sent over the bar. Mate, I can't see Rangers scoring today. I really can't. It's been poor. Really, really poor so far. Not good enough from Rangers. Oberle at the back there, just clearing it forward. And the 10-man Livingston hold Rangers here and Ibrox. Gio could be facing the door if this happens. Is Fashion Sakala. Sakala again. Tavernier down that right-hand side now. Another opportunity. Ball into the area. That goes over the bar and out. I can't see it. I can't see Rangers winning this game from here. Rangers are in big trouble this season if this is the case. If Livingston hold on here and win this game, even if it's a draw, it's not good enough. Rangers have been rank rotten today. And they've been rank rotten for weeks, let's be honest. This has been coming. Gio for PM. Yeah, he might be lining up that job, to be fair to him. That's why he's freaking been crap over the last couple of weeks. Here's John Lundstrom. Lundstrom goes forward here again. Sakala. Sakala's a donkey as well. It's done and dusted, I think. Lundstrom there, back to McGregor. McGregor going forward now over Rangers. Tavernier. Snatch a draw at home against Livingston. Fouled there again for the Jazz. It's going to be another free kick. Now Livingston going the other way. Down that left-hand side now again. Another chance here for Rangers. Forward again is Kent. Ball into the area. Lundstrom again. Fucking hell, shite. Ball forward and that goes cleared away. Another throw in for Rangers. Here's Sakala. Tavernier. Davies. Fucking hell, that's bad. That's bad, bad, bad. Three minutes left to play of the 90. This is as bad as it gets for Rangers. This has been so bad. All this game, the month of October has been bad for Rangers. It's been really bad. So bad. Not good enough. And now here comes Tavernier again. Fashion Sakala. Blocked down there again by Livingston. Into the area again. George collects it. And that will probably... Time is just ticking away. They're walking away, says David. As I say, 88 minutes played it. There's going to be a bit of stoppage time added on. Lennon in charge for the Napoli game. Jesus me. I'm just trying to think who's the managers out there. Who do you go and get? There aren't any managers out there at the moment. Get Tuchel in. Ball forward again now for Tavernier. Davies. Ball forward into the area again. Rangers back into the area. That's cleared away by Livingston. Goes out for another corner. There's no point in Rangers getting all these corners and stuff like that because they're going to do absolutely nothing with them. The only way Rangers are scoring in this game is if they get a penalty. I hate to be that negative guy, but that's the case. Ball came in, wasted giant. Ball goes out on the other side, and that's cleared away again. Oh, and here he comes again. The player's gone injured again, and they're just wasting more time. Getting pissed for the Foden. May as well, mate. Enjoy your time. Enjoy it. You know, when the shoe's on the other foot, people enjoy it in there as well. You know, it's just the way it is being fans of the Glasgow sides. Enjoy my bevy tonight. I might have to cancel my bevy if Gio gets sacked. I've got to make a video about it, don't I? Jeez. Giovanni Van Bronckhorst, man. What the heck? What about Rafa? Mate, that would be a shout as well, man. Rafa. I'd love to see that, mate, eh? Ball goes out to the right-hand side again. 90 minutes already done here. We're going to see how much stoppage time we're going to get on. There's another chance here for the Jazz. Davies. Roof. Into the area again. What about Rafa Benitez? Mate, I would take Rafa Benitez. Of course I would. Here's Tavernier. Kent. Ball in the area. Oh, it's the goal! An equalizer! John Lundstrom has got one back. There's 1-1 in this game. There's the big goal for Rangers, the equaliser. But there's the break for Rangers, but that's not good enough for Rangers. That ain't good enough. They need another. Will they be able to get another here, Rangers? Time is ticking. Oh no, VAR. They're checking the VAR now, actually. This could get called out. They're checking VAR. There's going to be 7 minutes added on. VAR is going to check this one. And we're good to go. That goal has been checked. And it does count. There's 7 minutes left to play now here for Rangers in terms of stoppage time. 7 minutes for Gio. Tavernier. Sakala making a run. That ball goes out, playing out for a throw in here for Livingston. 7 minutes stoppage time. It'll be late if they get it. It'll be very late if they get it. I mean, seriously late if they get it. Ball forward here again now. And that's cleared. Goes back to Livingston again. Ball goes back out away. Here's Lundstrom again. There's another chance now here for Rangers. Back into the area once more now. Header. And that's cleared away by Livingston. Goes out for another corner kick. Another corner now here for Rangers. Tavernier now with the in-swinger. Ball into the area. Here's Ryan Kent. Comes back to Morelos. Back over to Sands. Sands goes forward. Now is Tavernier. Ball down the left-hand side again. Another chance here for Rangers. Now into the box, now here for Kent. And again, that's blocked and cleared away again there by Livingston. Davies. Kent again. Kent into the area. Oh, there's another shot, and that's saved there by George. That's cleared away. Over for another corner kick here for Rangers. Time is still ticking away here for the Jazz. Tavernier's delivery in now. Morelos. And that goes over the bar and out. William McGarvey says investment needed. Absolutely. I'll take a penalty right now, to be fair. Ball forward now over the Jazz. Here's Roof. Plays into Morelos, or tries to play into Morelos, and that's cleared away. Was back out for another one. Here comes Tavernier down that right-hand side. Tavernier all out to the left. Here's Ryan Kent now. Kent forward. Here's Tavernier again. Sakala. Into the area. Cleared away again there by Livingston. Goes out for another corner for Rangers. We sent out. 2 minutes left to play of this stoppage time. Tavernier's delivery. Into the area. Oh, that goes over the bar. Kolak there that time. Tillman forward there again. A good chance there by Kolak. Tavernier. Here's Fashion Sakala. Morelos. Alfredo into the area. That's blocked and cleared away, out for another corner kick. Morelos just playing it into the area that time. Now another corner kick here for Rangers. Well, I think. Oh no, it's a goal kick, and Livingston are wasting their time. Or taking their time, should I say. Ball puts it over the top. Time is ticking. Ball over the top again now. Rangers, as I say, going to go into spillage time in stoppage time. Sakala now. Tavernier. Ben Davies. Here's Kent. Back to Tillman. Lundstrom with another shot. That goes over. And that's pretty much it done, depending how much the referee is saying how much stoppage spillage time he wants. And that's it over, guys. Rangers 1, Livingston 1. That's it finished. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know what you think should happen. Should Gio get sacked or shall he stay? Thank you so much. Take care. Look after yourselves.